For the record, I'm Joann hardesty, and I am representing myself this evening. I want to thank you for the additional information and for being here this evening. I guess based on the information that you presented tonight, I have a couple of questions and a couple of comments. And so I want to go to the survey where data from Portland Police Bureau. The first chart that you showed, which was about knowledge and skills around mental illness, I'm really concerned that you would lump very confident with moderately confident in the same category, because I think there's a huge difference between someone who's moderately confident and someone who feels very confident in responding to a mental health call. So as I look at this, 96% say that they're either moderately or very. I really want to know how many are very and how many are moderately, and how do we move moderate to very. And so I just wanted to point that out, as I think that that's a mislabeling of that section. I also want to talk a little about the consistency in the survey of Portland police officers. I mean, this doesn't look much different than the survey that you did a year ago about the attitudes about both the Department of Justice settlement agreement and whether or not Portland police officers feel like they are being disciplined fairly, and whether or not there's a problem within the Bureau. I think fundamentally, your reports pointed out that there is a lack of a specific person throughout Portland Police Bureau, the City Council, the city leadership, that has the duty and responsibility to track the implementation of the settlement agreement throughout the bureaucratic process. And so when no one is the point person, then no one is the point person, which means there's not anybody to go to hold accountable for it not moving through the police bureau. And so I want to say that I thought Chief O'Day was really committed to the settlement agreement, really committed to equity within the police bureau, and he was moving initiatives through the police bureau. But the chief can't do it by themselves. And if there's not an expectation that the organizational culture will change, and that there's an expectation that that culture will change, I've been around long enough to know that people just pace themselves, because there's always a new police chief, there's always a new police commissioner, and if you just march in step, it'll be very easy to make that happen. If I may make one last quick point, the last point I wanted to make was, Dennis, you made a comment about we want to impact the hearts and minds of Portland police officers. No, we don't. We actually want police officers who treat everybody under the same constitutional protections that we're all supposed to have. We don't care whether we win their hearts and minds. We give them a paycheck. We train them supposedly well. And so it is not about winning hearts and minds. It's about having employees that are public employees doing the job they were hired to do. Thank you.
Thank you.